Yeah, the boss is a big listener, so if you're listening, Doug, hook us up with coffee cups that say, "Don't talk to me until I've had my Matt and Kate." And Doug, if you're the one that made the air freshener happen in the bathroom, I haven't been in there yet to check it out, but there's word this morning that there is an air freshener in the men's bathroom now. And that may be due to me ranting about how someone needed to probably adjust their diet with how it smelled in there. Maybe.
I'm surprised we didn't get like an email about we are not allowed to talk about people's diets on the air.
Well, I haven't checked my email yet today. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Well,
and it's not like we were calling somebody out specifically. We're just saying, fellas.
That's one of the biggest perks about working in radio is why send an email about something when you can just complain about it on the show?
Get your platform and you could do the same thing.
Yeah. Today.
KJO.
KJO 1055. Yeah.
Do you still smell the funk in here?
Yes. And once again, only where I stand. Only in
because I don't smell it over here.
Well, and it's if I'm standing right in front of the mixing board here, for the unfamiliar, that's where all the audio comes through for the radio station.
All the bells and whistles.
And that's where I stand. Kate stands away from me. And
I don't get to stand at the control panel.
And when I move over a little bit to this spot here, there's a little bit of a funk. It's weird. I feel like the way this vent is designed, I feel like there's something up there. But it's been that way for months now. So clearly, if it was a rotting corpse of some animal, it would be done stunk by now.
Done stunk.
Done stunk. Yeah. Which could be a good motto for this show.
Yeah, but they...
done stunk.
They kind of... what is it? They don't want you to burn candles in the studio, or maybe you need, wave some sage around and...
Oh, we can burn candles in here.
We can?
Yeah. You've worked at places before where they're like, no burning of candles in the studio?
I've worked at places where they're like, don't bring Kleenex into the studio.
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit much.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring your 10-gallon coffee, but don't bring Kleenex.
Exactly. No, I've worked at places where the on-air talent only worked at candlelight.
Oh.
How am I supposed to do my night show if I'm not lit by candle? You know, that kind of deal.
That's weird.
Hey, it was a good show.
I mean, what was the format?
Top 40.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. If it was like the, what's it called? The unplugged version, where it was like all acoustic-y and...
classical music station.
Well, I was thinking like the acoustic versions, like the Eric Clapton acoustic.
Oh, a station that was nothing but unplugged?
Yeah.
That'd be impressive.
Okay, I guess we'll do a candlelight coffee shop edition where it's, you know.
I don't know. Are there enough to unplug that? They're bringing that show back. I know they're bringing that show back.
I heard that. There should be. I love the Unplugged series.
And also Yo MTV Raps, I think, is coming back too.
Yep.
What else, Kate? Some more Road Rules?
Okay, so those Behind the Music is coming back.
Okay, yeah.
But on a different network. The original OG MTV Real World New York. Mm-hmm. Their whole cast is coming back together. And I thought it was just going to be like a reunion, like they spent the weekend together. It's a series. They go back to New York. They go back to their loft. Mm-hmm. And 7 strangers pick to live in a house where people stop being polite and start getting real.
That's good.
Real World, New York. Yeah, it's the original cast from 30 years ago, the first Real World.
And it's not going to MTV either, right? It's going to like Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Paramount, I think.
That's where those other TV shows are going to?
I don't know. I thought they were going back to like VH1 or MTV.
Oh, I think I have this saved.
Because I think it's VH1 Behind the Music.
Let's see. Behind the Music.
I just got really excited when I saw Unplugged. But when they bring back Behind the Music, since when they did it originally and they brought back like 90s music, are we going to get like Behind the Music?
Yeah.
One Direction.
All right, so Variety, and they wouldn't mess this up.
Nope,
Behind the
they're smart.
Music, Yo, MTV Raps. Unplugged franchise is resurrected as streaming series for Paramount Plus.
Oh.
So they just want to keep the branding, even though it's still called like Yo MTV Raps, for example.
Right.
So Paramount Plus, yeah, they're trying to make it happen.
But they're not calling it VH1 Behind the Music?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It's not branded that way on this. It just says Behind the Music.
Okay.
So
that's fantastic. Bring it back.
Yeah, because it was CBS All Access. And for the longest time, I think all they had was I shouldn't say all they had, but their big draw was some Star Trek series.
Yeah.
That was exclusive to it.
CBS, they, even when you have the app and you want to watch their shows that you missed on cable, it's such a pain in the butt. And, they're only available for, a short window, and you can't go back. It's, the least user-friendly network app, I think.
Yeah, I saw a lot of complaints about the old Royal interview, the Oprah Royals interview. People complaining about how they failed to be able to track down where to watch it after the fact. 'Cause it aired on CBS initially, I think. Mm-hmm. And then it was available for the window there on CBS's website. And then now to watch it or something, you got to have Paramount Plus, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I understand the full and they're like, but is it going to be on Oprah's network? Oprah just works for so many people.
Oprah gets paid.
Yeah, it turns out
Oprah gets paid.
Figures out how to make some money.
Now, you did not watch any of the Oprah, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle.
I only saw, I almost said outtakes. I only
the blooper reel.
Yeah, Oprah trips. I only saw clips. Yes.
Me too.
Yeah, some of the more charged ones.
I mean, it definitely, I would like to watch the whole thing. I just have not come across, with the move and everything, I have not been able to sit down and watch anything.
Yeah.
But that is on my list of watching the whole thing start to finish, because every clip that I see in feeds and online, it's like, oh man, I need to know more about that. So.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought maybe it was infuriating.
No, it wasn't infuriating. Yes and no, it was infuriating. There was a clip of Meghan Markle telling Oprah that there was a lot of discussion before their son was born about wondering about how dark his skin color would be.
Right. That's one of the ones I saw.
Yeah. And so that part, infuriating. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Oprah was like, all right, pony up a name. Come on.
Wait.
And
I want to know.
Meghan, what? Well, okay, I don't mean to say what she said at all.
Well, I think she was kind of tight-lipped, wasn't she?
Yeah. She's like, well, that would be very damaging to that person.
Yeah, and I think Harry said it wasn't my... Did Harry say it wasn't my dad and it wasn't the king or queen, or it wasn't Prince Philip or the queen?
I see, now I'm out of my depth. I don't know.
Okay, I think Harry cleared it up that it was not immediate family members like that. So it must have been
Prince Philip or something?
No, because that's his grandpa. He was saying it wasn't his grandpa or his grandma or his dad. So it must have been palace people.
Okay.
Yeah. And the word logistics isn't the word I'm looking for, but what do you call it? PR people or...
Yeah, just the executive branch of the royal family or something.
Yeah, I think it was people not related.
The people in the office. So. The office manager of the royal family.
Right.
I did see this Twitter thread, British people reacting to American pharmaceutical ads during the Harry/Meghan interviews. So apparently in Britain, they were able to watch the U.S. feed, and so they got to enjoy all of our commercials and everything. Well,
I did hear BBC was we're not airing it. Out of respect for the Queen, we're not airing it.
Okay, so I was curious if maybe they were watching a pirated feed or something like that.
Yeah. So what was the...
And one of these that I saved was... I'm watching the Meghan interview recording, and yet again, I can't understand why American TV ads are quote, ask your doctor for, ... or tell your doctor. Why the beep would you be the one to tell a doctor what medicine to give you? 5 question marks. Maybe I'm too European to get it, but WTF. So it's kind of a funny thread. Basically, most of the response is similar to that one.
Yeah.
Kind of funny, yeah. I mean, not funny, ha-ha, but...
Elliot is very interested in advertising right now. I think she is a sponge for advertising. She's probably an advertiser's dream.
Oh.
Because Like there was a Oil of Olay anti-wrinkle cream commercial.
Okay.
With a very pretty model. And she was like, see, Mom, you could use that. That's the answer to your problems right there. Or there is a medication or a what do they call pharmaceutical commercial about diabetes. And she was like asking lots of questions about my mom's diabetes. And well, she needs to get this because this commercial says that. I was like, okay, not every commercial is going to be 100% like this is what you need in your life. So
it's thrown by that pronunciation of diabetes.
What did I say?
Diabetes?
Diabetes?
You kind of said it like Wilford Brimley said in those commercials.
I thought Wilford Brimley says, I got the beatus.
Diabetes.
Kidding. Diabetes,
Okay.
diabetes?
Diabetes. I think.
No.
Yes, diabetes.
Then why do you say I'm diabetic and not I'm a diabetic? Diabetes. I think No, I don't know how I said it. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. She's diabetic. How about that?
Okay. Well, they're diabetes and diabetes. I've heard both, but
okay.
I want to say diabetes personally.
I like it when people say, I got the beatus.
Do people say it that way?
I've heard people say that.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're not.
You're probably not hanging out with the same people, Matt.
Being unintentionally offensive here.
No.
Okay.
I've heard people say that. Yeah.
All right.
Like, I got the Rona. Have you heard those people? I've heard those people.
I've heard that, but that's not a necessarily chronic condition. You know?
No.
I don't know. I'm getting scared.
Okay. Never mind. Walk away.
Never mind.
Don't walk. Run. Run away.
Yeah. Oh, any other commercials that Elliot's really into?
I'm trying to think of there was any kind of food commercials. If there's a pizza commercial, it's like, oh, we should totally have pizza today.
For anyone not familiar, Elliot is Kate's 8-year-old. Is that right?
9.
Damn it.
She just turned 9. Yep.
Should have remembered that.
Just turned 9.
Actually, got her the ice cream cake with Patrick Mahomes' face on there, and then someone didn't get the freezer door shut appropriately, and Patrick Mahomes wasn't so hot in the morning. Or he was hot, I guess.
He was hot.
Yeah.
He wasn't so cool.
So, all right. Sorry, I just needed to...
That's okay. Yeah, Ellie's 9, and she's very impressionable. So anything that's on TV is pretty much gospel. So all the commercials answer all the problems.
See, this gives me an opportunity again, because I don't think we have any ads on this radio station that prey on children, Kate.
I don't think some of these commercials prey on children that she takes on her own.
Well, I know, but it just reminded me that YouTube, if your kid's watching a lot of YouTube, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That I recommend paying for the YouTube Premium. That way you have some kind of control over what kind of ads your kids are watching, because it makes them go away.
It makes them go away. Now, Matt, I wanted to ask you about a YouTube hack I heard of.
Oh, okay.
When you are searching for a video, and let's pretend that you're not Matt and have like no ads in your YouTube. Let's pretend that you are the lay YouTube watcher.
I would say it's probably 95%, if not more, people, yeah.
Okay. So when you search for a video and you find the video you want, you click on that video, but then you go up to the, oh gosh, you're going to kill me because I don't know the words for this. The bar with the link.
Yeah, like the banner.
No. Where the link, like if I wanted to share the link.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, so what's that bar called?
It's just, I don't know, like the share bar. Like it gives you the opportunity to share a link to like your Facebook, your Twitter, or give you like just a straight up link that you can copy and paste.
If I want to copy the link, I go to the top of the page and I go to that.
Oh, I see.
What's that called?
The navigation bar, probably.
Navigation bar? Okay.
Yeah, where you would type the web address.
Right. Okay. So when you pull up the video that you want to watch, you go to that bar where it's got that whole link and you type a period at the very end of the link. Then you hit refresh. Then you don't have any ads.
That sounds familiar.
Does it sound like Hocus Pocus?
It's one of those things where, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. And then probably enough people talked about it on the internet that YouTube was like, okay, we need to fix that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So maybe And it's kind of hard obviously with me to test here.
Yeah, you can't test it.
It's kind of infuriating, actually, when...
Would you pay for it?
No, I was going to say, when someone is like, oh, I got to show you this thing on YouTube. And they pull out, and that's exactly how they say it. And they pull out their phone, and then an ad starts. And I go, pre-roll? Come on. You know?
Come on.
Get out of here with that. Give me
Amateur
a break. So, yeah, $12 a month gets you YouTube. And I've had it long enough that I'm grandfathered at $10 a month, Kate.
Nice.
I just got to be careful to make sure my payment method doesn't expire, because that could be an opportunity for them to jack the rate.
You're going to have to fix that.
Although they could jack the rate anytime they wanted to. They know they've got me addicted to that sweet, sweet nectar.
The sweet, sweet YouTube.
Of no ads on YouTube. Because I want to absorb all the ads on the radio station and only shop at those businesses. Oh, this is an opportunity to remind any business owners that KJ1055 is an ideal marketing choice for you. Imagine all the 20s, 30s, 40s-something women and their children and all the various different shopping decisions they'll make and continue to do for the rest of their lives. Kate? Imagine the profits from KJ1055 listeners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Call us today. And I have faith we do not need to tell you the phone number or our address for you to track us down, because you're a savvy listener and you know how to look that stuff up. Thank you.
You're so smart.
Oh, man, the smartest, most clever listeners belong to KJ1055, with lots of spending power also for your business. Call us today. Act now. Supplies are limited.
That was good.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
I mean, all we needed was music behind it, and that was award-worthy.
Oh, thanks, Kate. You're right. I should submit that to award.
Yeah.
The awards we submit are judged by other radio stations, so any kind of suck-uppery we can do about the radio business should pay off, Kate.
I would think so.
Good point. All right. Write that down.
They go, wow, they're really promoting their station.
Remind me about that, to do that. Okay.
Note to self. Note to self.
Yeah.
There are those people, Matt, when you say, remind me, and the person that you're talking to goes, uh-huh. And the other person is my sister, who goes, yeah. And then she pulls out her phone and actually sets a reminder.
Yeah, I do. I use reminders pretty frequently on my phone. Do recommend reminders. Yeah, it's a great app.
I go back and forth.
It's kind of obnoxious on my, because I've got it synced across my devices. I've got my phone, my iPad, and my Mac. Oftentimes, I've got to tell it that my complete in multiple locations.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm sick of being reminded about this thing that I've done. Although maybe it does because it kind of reminds me that I'm productive. I don't know.
There you go. Hey, that felt good. Done.
Well, basically, it pops up on my phone, which is here, and it hits my watch, right? So I see it on, oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me. Done. And then I end up back in my computer, and that notification's still sitting there. And I want that to go away. And it seems like the power of technology, Self-driving cars didn't happen when it became 2020.
Did not.
But got all these devices continuing to remind me of something I did potentially yesterday. So I know lots of programmers that work at Apple listen to this show. So if you guys could hook me up with a fix there, that'd be great.
Jump on it.
Tim Cook, if you're listening, and I sure hope you are, especially since you can listen around the world. Maybe you're on a business trip to China. You can listen on the KJO app. And KJ1055.com, Tim. CEO of Apple for the unfamiliar.
Thanks, Tim.
Mostly love your products, Tim. Just stop reminding me all over the place.
Maybe you're the exception to the rule. Maybe people are like, oh, thank goodness I've got all these reminders popping up.
Yeah, once again, it could be the multiple reminders. Being reminded about something after you clearly said you were done on one device. Being reminded about it elsewhere makes you feel like you've been very productive.
Yeah.
I've been clicking done on a lot of things. This is great. I'm on a roll.
I know. With as much as I need to do, I'm thinking I should probably get back to my list making versus the reminders.
Oh.
So I can cross them off physically and go, done.
It's your enemies list?
Yeah.
Like Kill Bill?
I haven't seen that, but yeah.
Oh, there's an enemies list involved.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's one of the primary plot devices, actually.
Well, I mean, the name of the movie is called Kill Bill, so there's probably enemies list.
And it turns out she's got a grudge against other people, too. So.
Oh, okay. Turns out.
Okay.
I was gonna say Uma Thurman, but I'm like, I have nothing to say to it other than just saying her name, like Uma.
Uma. That's right.
Uma.
Yeah, she and Quentin Tarantino came up with the concept for that movie together.
Did they?
Yeah. The character of the bride. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are great films. I wouldn't watch them with the family.
No. Anything Tarantino.
Yeah. I'd say Quentin Tarantino's a steer clear from with the family until the kids are 27, 28, something like that.
Right. You're dead. My parents
until you've
rented
passed
Pulp
on.
Fiction.
You can watch this when I'm dead. Leave the DVDs to them in your
Exactly.
specifically the DVDs that they will not be able to play. Leave those to them in your will. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, never too soon to contact a trust and estate attorney, Kate.
Never too soon. And it's better that you contact the attorney versus writing it on a napkin.
Napkin's better than nothing, I guess. But
just saying. Yeah. True story.
Then you get desperate one day and you've been eating pizza in the closet like a rat, and then you
then
you reach.
That was awfully judgy.
Then you reach for the napkin that's got your will on it.
Wrong one.
So maybe you're wine drunk also, and whoops, it went my will. And then you stumble into the street. That was a disappointing day.
That was a bad day.
Unfortunate series of events there, Kate.
Everybody hurts.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
My parents rented Pulp Fiction one time, and I said, "Can I watch this with you guys?" Not one time, like when it came out.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Absolutely not." So they watched the movie. It was like a Friday night. I woke up really early on Saturday morning. I went downstairs and I watched Pulp Fiction. And I remember like it ended as everybody was waking up, and my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." And I was so like, what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah, I remember being sent to bed as a kid when when it became clear that a certain type of scene was coming on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm getting punished and have an early bedtime for this? Come on.
Come on, guys.
All right, Kate, another pop quiz then on films. Remember what year Pulp Fiction came out? We recently did this, I think. I think we recently talked about the year it came out.
With Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think this is right, but I'm going to say 92, 93.
94.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, we were talking about in the context of John Travolta in
comebacks.
failing to get the Forrest Gump role.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about
you. Your memory is sharp, dude.
Oh.
Man.
Thanks, Kate.
That was so long ago, Matt.
Yeah, I'm a little bit light on sleep today, too, so not to brag.
I am, too.
I know I don't have nail polish on, but I guess I'm supposed to blow my fingertips anyway. But
okay.
or paint my fingernail emoji. Would that be appropriate right now?
Is that it? Okay.
I was hoping you'd be able to fill me in.
I don't know. I would never use the paint my fingernail emoji for that action.
I think, Kate, you and I being nearly identical age of a nice round 40. I guess it's not round anymore since our birthdays were. What? You not want me to say that number out loud?
You're still round. I'm on the downhill slide.
Oh, okay.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
We're perfectly aged to be okay, but not awesome emoji, I feel.
Oh, 100%. That does not stop me from using them.
To the point that I type gritting teeth emoji.
Yes.
Which is actually the grimacing emoji. I noticed that the other day. It's officially called grimacing emoji. Yeah.
So I need to stop typing gritting? Grimace.
No, I think I don't expect that muscle memory to change. I'm not going to.
Okay. It's not going to stop me from using the emojis wrong, though. I tell you what. I like the emojis, using them.
Yeah, they're great. I do like them.
I feel like it diffuses some tone in a text, so...
Yeah, remember that we talked about that article that one day where they were insinuating that the thumbs up emoji is too easily assumed to be a sarcasm deal? Mm-hmm. I'm reinterpreting so many conversations now. It turns out lots of thumbs up, or I'm like, oh, a thumbs up, no. Got to come up with a different thing.
Same thing with the okay.
Oh, yeah, the okay emoji. That's ruined for you.
I feel like that's kind of sarcastic. Like, okay.
Well, we also talked about how that might be a white supremacy signal, remember?
Oh, gosh.
Remember?
No, I do now, but I didn't. Because Elliot tried telling me that the okay signal is the signal for capiche.
That's great.
Like, no,
Capiche.
it's not.
Yeah.
Capiche?
Capiche means what? Like understand? Isn't it like?
Yeah. Capiche means understand, but in like the mafia movies where they're like almost doing the chef's kiss, but they're not kissing, like they're holding their fingers together, like capiche.
Yeah.
Oh, but Elliot's doing the okay. Capiche? No.